In the corner, around the Victoria goal comes Milburn. Left hash marks down to the goal line. Here's a one-time shot. Boner on the backhand. He couldn't get it to go now. Off a stick and wide. There's a broken stick now in the Victoria zone. A loose puck right in front of the goal line. Spits free for Milburn inside the right circle. Another penalty coming. They score! With Quinton Miller heading to the bench. The chance to clear, saw a couple of Chiefs on either side of him. Now he can't clear, and Mercick holds, wrist shot, rebound. Oh, Elfring couldn't get it to 50. Puck still lies there, and it's taken by the Chiefs. Here's a chance in front, redirected and rebound. They score! Connor Dick on the power play, and the Chiefs have two early in the first to take a 2-0 lead.
Well, just like Jay's kitchen, rather, the Chiefs.
Cuts to the middle. Mercick being watched closely by Monahan. Centering feed in front on the backhand. Oh, how did that miss? What a chance for Melms. The Grizzlies again, another right pad save and a large rebound in front from in tight. Oh, what a save by Quinton Miller. It's still loose and cleared to the line. And Chiefs will win the face-off. Here's Caleb Malhotra, fires a shot, stop, rebound, and Arsenal couldn't put it through. Now it's loose, and the whistle goes. Junior, now for Olivier Beaulieu, spreads across for Malhotra, backdoor shot. Oof. Off the side of the net on the right side of Brody Juck further up the left wing. Hiscock now rink wide. Here's Green back for Hiscock, moving in on goal, shoots, he scores. What an entry for the Grizzlies, and we've seen it before in this series. And Regan Hiscock had outside the left wing around the Chilliwack net. Comes for Tobias Pitka, and he's knocked down. There's going to be a penalty coming to Chilliwack as Pitka's going to drop. Pitka now for Hiscock in front. Pirtle moving in. Miller's down. It's loose. They score. Backhand Tobias Pitka in the slot. And inside a minute to go here in the first period, Victoria's tied the game. The opening 20 minutes of play. The Chiefs will want to respond and get back on that horse. There's a chance in front and a recovery stop there. Left pad got high and wide over top of Miller's net. And now Cote runs hard into Connor Dick as they exchange shoves, still tying each other up.
Going for a ride, those two, all the way to the neutral zone.
Arsenal, meanwhile, has the puck deep in here now for Mateo Mercick, looking for a seam, finds one, wrist shot stop, rebound, and Kelsey finds it and hangs on.
Mateo Mercick staying out there. The Chiefs going to the second line here of Milburn, Elfring, and Anderson, three veterans. Milburn, the first goal of the game for Chilliwack, points in 7 straight.
Walker now for Pitka, he was checked by Renus, and now a chance. Ward was going to change. Here comes Renus, centers it in front. Mercick just missed on the short side. And he'll get it ahead for Chase Birtle. Hurdle cuts across, high slot, holding, still has it, centers it. Hiscock shot, scores! What a pass, Chase Pirtle through the seam. Rims it down low. Mackey couldn't take it off the wall. Hebelwaite does. Backhand Pitka into the glove of Quinton Miller. Arsenault on the forehand. Gene Jr. in front. Off the skate of Connor Dick. It's shot in front. They score! Power play goal! Chilliwack's tying it!
What I say, traffic in front. Connor Arsenault right. Goal scorer's goal right in front of the net as he chips it past.
Arenas on the right side. Mercick holding, hits the trailer. Malhotra moving into the slot. Malhotra back door. Mercick! Wow! What a goal! Chiefs in the lead, game 5.
Oh, what a reverse hit.
Backhands it to some open ice, skates onto it, gets it for Moran. Gene Jr. in front, Moran trying to get it in front. It's loose of the goalmouth, they're whacking away and they score! Goalmouth scramble, and Gene Jr. comes away with it. And Chilliwack's added some insurance here midway through the period.
Dwayne Gene Jr., a big goal back in Game 5 for Chilliwack. A big goal here in Game 5. That was in Round 1 against Prince George. This one in Round 3.
Molson pushes it ahead. Now a centering fee goes off the stick, but Regan Hiscock for Schumacher. Molson, sharp angle, scores!
Wow.
What a shot from Tom Molson at the bottom of the right face. For Beaulieu, indirect pass ahead for the Chief captain, Mercick driving the goal. Mateo Mercick on the backhand. Great save by Kelsey.
Oh.
He was down and out, and Moran couldn't beat him high. At the line, Sirachi fires a shot, and it goes into the glove of Kelsey, who hangs on. To center, here's Nathan Moran, left wing for Elfring, moving in on goal. Elfring on the forehand, trying to tuck it inside, and lunging forward to cover it is Kelsey. Centers, they come back in over the Chilliwack line. Intercepted again, Milburn down to the empty net. Is it going to have enough legs? It just misses, inches wide. Grizzlies win the faceoff. Mishandled by Schumacher. He trips up Mercick. There's going to be a penalty.
I don't know if it's going to be a goal. No, it's going to be a penalty.
Kelsey comes out to play it. Time taken away here. Moran steals the puck, fires, stopped by Kelsey. And a center dumps it in on Kelsey, takes a bounce. And for the 8th time in franchise history, the Chiefs are headed back to the BCHL final. They've eliminated the Victoria Grizzlies in 5 games with a 5-4 victory tonight in front of a boisterous crowd at the Coliseum. And what a series this was, as the Grizzlies come off the bench and congratulate each other in the crease of Kyle Kelsey. Meanwhile, jubilation at the other end.
Chase Bertle's just having a hard time. That's it. That hits the soft spot right there. Probably end of his Grizzlies career.
Yeah, he's headed to Colgate next year.
Yeah. Cornell,
yeah. Pardon me.
Colgate is now in Ashton, yeah. That's
Green's going to Princeton. There's 2 Cornell. Hiscock's going too.
Yeah, the highs and lows of hockey, but man, this building was loud just then. I couldn't hear very well with the Chiefs making the noise, the Chiefs fans. What a relief for the Chiefs coaching staff here. Obviously a bit of pressure maybe in round 1. Round 2, things a little bit smoother sailing this series. 17 goals coming into the game tonight, 9 tonight. So one half of it, the first 4 games eclipsed tonight. And the Chiefs fans will once again uproar in celebration of winning the Coastal Conference Championship here.
The Chiefs will line up to center. The captain will step in front of Quinton Miller. And for the 3rd time in these Fred Page Cup playoffs, the Chiefs will be on the right-hand side of the handshake as Hungel and Mercick lead the line and embrace each other, the 2 respective captains of each team.
All 3 handshakes at home as well, so Chiefs doing some home cooking in these playoffs. Now Chilliwack 8-2-0 at the Chilliwack Coliseum in these playoffs after being 18-6-3 in the regular season. Chiefs did it without Nico Gravis tonight. I don't know if Adam Krall played a minute of that. I didn't see
I don't think so. I didn't call his name.
Yeah. But a guy like Derek Olsen in the stands, Brandon Osborne, Jeremy Szymanski, Kevin Jones, Brennan Van Owen as well out there to celebrate.
And let's not forget, Tobias Pitka got ejected from the game, so
That's
Victoria
right.
was lost another centerman.
Yeah, he scored that goal. He was brilliant all series, and there's some good handshakes going on here. I love when they take longer. They just kind of embrace and you just tip the cap to the guy across from you. It's the great thing in sports is that you can battle tooth and nail for, in this case, 5 games, maybe 7 in other cases, and you can still shake a hand, provide a hug, a little bit of solace as well. And kudos to both teams, and feel for a guy, even Hiscock, you mentioned all the 2004 born players. Oliver Young-Ashton, who got injured after game 2, wasn't able to dress. He's out there shaking hands as well. So good sportsmanship on either side, respectfully done by the Chiefs, and they'll celebrate with the trophy here shortly. But a lengthy handshake line, hugs and tears on the Grizzlies side, and jubilation for Chilliwack, as you mentioned, Vonnie, and a hard-earned 5-game series win here over the Grizzlies to march on to play either Penticton or Brooks. And another thing as well, you avoid the 3 days of the travel, pre-game skate, everything. You get to rest for the 3 days and prepare while your opponent travels to Alberta, and then maybe back to Penticton for game 7. So there's about 5 days in there, 4 days, I guess, of just rest, maybe a little bit of video, but this is your time to rest up and get ready, because it'll be a heck of a challenge either way.
You know, I've seen this 3 times now in the playoffs, and I don't know what it is, but in all 3 series, the line starts straight, and then somehow it ends up diagonal.
I mean, it's not like a dance. I mean, I get it, but And there's no animosity either.
I guess it's super long. It can't. Yeah, they're just trying to make room for everybody.
Also, it seems longer than normal as well, which is nice to see. Like, it just seems like there's a little bit more respect. And these are two teams that battled. Victoria obviously had to get through Coquitlam in 6 games, Cowichan in 6 games. They didn't have it easy. Had a heck of a series against Coquitlam as David Michaud and Brian Maloney with some handshakes there, and Jeff Grimwood and Brian Maloney, 2 guys that have been in this league for a lot of years, done a lot of good things.
They're preparing to roll out the remainder of the red carpet and bring out the Cliff McNabb Trophy that is presented to the winner of the Coastal Conference.
It's a Jordan Kawaguchi carpet now, we should dub it.
That's right.
He said it was funny, he said he was nervous coming out there. I said, you played in a lot of big games, but were you nervous coming out on the red carpet? He said, yeah, I thought I might fall. So it's kind of funny that a guy who played a couple years, a year in the AHL, professionally overseas in Belfast, Northern Ireland, I got that now, and he was nervous for a puck drop, so it's kind of funny.
It's good to see Victoria standing on their own blue line, just taking in the post-game ceremony here. And we'll pipe in David Malwini, the public address announcer.
Trophy for the Coastal Conference Championships. Please welcome British Columbia Hockey League Vice President of Hockey Operations, Brad Lazarowicz. This year's Coastal Conference champions are your Chilliwack Chiefs. To accept the award on behalf of his team is Chilliwack Chiefs captain, Mateo Merzick.
How good is this going to feel for Mateo Merzick? 4th year in the playoffs, 4th year with Chilliwack. First time climbing that mountain. He'll call over his team. Will they touch it? Will they not touch it? We'll see. Yeah, they won't.
Oh, you posed the question.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Mateo. Congratulations to the Coastal Conference champions, your Chilliwack Chiefs.
Grizzlies will head to their dressing room now. Still some lingering on the ice as the Chiefs take the team photo in front of the Cliff McNabb Trophy at center ice. En route to their 8th BCHL appearance in franchise history, and the first since the 2016-17 season when it was led by Jordan Kawaguchi. Toots and a salute, and now the traditional lap around as the fans come down to the front row.
Look out for the red carpet, boys.
Oh yeah, that's not usually there.
Uh-oh, look out. Okay, whoa.
There we go, get some long jump in. Is somebody gonna do the Superman?
Yeah, we had Elfring there. No. This is risky if I'm a Chief staff member here. Hello. Look out.
No, there's a couple touches on the carpet.
Just want to tip the cap to the Grizzlies 20-year-olds. Regan Hiscock, Will Schumacher, great addition to the line. Julian Cull, a great career, over 200 games. BCHL, WHL. Jackson Hungel, Easton Kovacs, Charles Cote, Cal Kelsey as well. So tip of the cap to those guys, and whoever else will move on to do things next year, whether it be college or not staying with hockey. Either way, tip your cap to them and wish them the best of luck and respect on both sides as well. But I had to pose a question about the trophy touch. I played enough NHL 25 in my life that I know that it's forbidden. Do not touch the trophy.
Okay. It's a tradition that filters down into many leagues. As chief photographer Darren Francis on the ice, taking photos. Have they announced the 3 stars yet?
I don't think so.
Okay, because we were going to take them live. and the Fortis BC Energy Player of the Game.
They might do it in here because they see Malhotra queuing up down to our left, so they might be doing it shortly.
Lots of fans still in the building as the Chiefs continue to celebrate, but now they're going to head down the tunnel. What a season it has been for the Fraser Valley outfit here in Chilliwack. And it's on to the final stage now, as they will await their next opponent, either the Brooks Bandits or the Penticton V's, for a chance to lift the Fred Page Cup.
How good does that sound? Pretty good.
Pretty good, I would agree. I think they're just letting it soak in right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. You've done this long enough, you know, that gotta let the moment breathe and can't force it. Maybe we missed our cue for the 3 stars. That's okay. I guess we could give them 2, but.
Well, I heard them announce Gene Jr., so they could have announced it, but either way, we'll take a break, come back, we'll recap, get a